And let's get this tripod to stand. Okay, there we go. Hey divas. 10-year delay. Alright, we're gonna get this. Alright, I have been MIA for a couple of weeks. Super sorry. I've had some things going on and just not so cool things that have happened. So, I have a little lack of mojo, but I had got my mojo back 2 days ago, and I put together a mini. And it's like a 6.5 by 5, and it's a tag one from Michael's. And I used a lot of scrap pieces and punches from previous papers. So the only thing I can tell you that I know for a fact is this paper right here is the Prima paper. It's the Anna something, and I can't think. Oh yeah, Anna Lee. And I absolutely love that paper stack. It is like gorge. So I used it as the primary paper on each of the tags, but these little pieces that you see here of the flower punches, or these right here, they're all scrap pieces. So I cannot even begin to tell you where they came from. Because when I normally have like little pieces left of scrap papers, I normally get the punches, and I'll butterfly punch or flower punch just to keep them in a baggie and then to use them at a later date. I did the same thing with these butterflies. And I actually, this flowers right here were gifted to me by Burley Kim, which is Kimberly. Hey girl. And they were white, but I glimmer misted them like a blue turquoise color, and I did this and these to match the paper, which totally matched perfectly. I don't even use my glimmer mists anymore. I am so in love with my Lindy Stamp Gang that those have been treated like the redheaded stepchildren. So I totally busted them out because, you know, those are expensive and I paid a lot for those, so I need to start using them. They're just not glimmery enough for me. That's the only thing. I mean, the colors are absolutely beautiful, but I absolutely love the sparkle and shine, and it doesn't tend to have a lot of it. So, but I did use it, and it turned out pretty. This is a handmade flower that I made. I showed one of my previous videos. I finally used it. This is some lace that I have that I was hoarding. Some flat back pearls. This is some corrugated paper. It's the ATC size. Last year's expo I went to, I bought a bunch of these that are just the ATCs. I didn't cut them all. That's just the way they are. So, and then I got some paint on my finger and I just rubbed it, and it's the exact same color as this right here. This right here is a scrap piece of paper, and then I just put some blings. This right here is another piece. I only did it partial way, and these are a couple scrap flower punches that I had that I lifted and I just tucked underneath in the corner. I really do love the tucking and layering. I do see that a lot on Arlene's videos, and it is totally inspiring to me. I really love how the look is because there's a lot of mixture and stuff on here, and it's just so beautiful when you see mixed matched things and stuff that's tucked under stuff, and I just love that look. That's just like one of my favorite things because I love to touch and feel everything. So, and these are some pearl sprays. This right here is a little bauble, and all I did was alcohol ink it. It was a clear one, and I just alcohol inked it. Put it in a baggie, a couple drops, and voila. That's what that one is. Okay. This right here it's a personal letter to my sister, and so I just wrote a note there, and I used metal flower and a I Am Roses flower there. And here is a charm that I made, and I made this back too. It was on some videos ago, so I finally busted out and used it because I have hoarded it a long time because I loved it, and I love the crackle accents effect on this. It's so beyond beautiful. I love that stuff. My vintage little picture. Of course, we all know that's Fragments, Tim Holtz. The ones that he has that look like gems. Yeah, I totally heart those ones. These ones do have pictures in them already, so I went built around the pictures. Now there's not going to be a ton of, my sister's not a scrapper, and so I didn't get all crazy with a bunch of what do you call it, pockets and crazy little flaps and stuff like that. I try to keep it as simple as possible for her. So here is a tag. This is one of the K & Company tags, and I just put the picture. That's me, and that's my cousin's wife. We went to a Christian concert, and that they have out here. It's a Christian road show, and we love it. So we went, and this was in 2009. So this right here is a scrap bird cage that I had die cut. It didn't use it. These right here are butterflies that I got from Elaine from Silly Frog Honeybee. Hi, Elaine. So I popped those on there. This branch right here came from a Stampin' Up! Punch that I got from Yoli Bean. She's a demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And that's the branch that comes with the bird, but I only use the branch. Okay, and then these are one of the clay flowers that I've made. And this is a scrap piece of paper, and I just add that on. This is a fiber that I added to the corner. Then I added another little piece of trim on the end. This bling right here came from Beadybombom. Hey, girlfriend. And I bought these from her. She has a little store that she's starting up on her blog. I'll put her information below. And right here, I just faux stitched all the way around it, and then I used some cording. So I wrapped it around this side, and you'll see it's wrapped on the other side. Okay, so it's wrapped onto this side, and all I did was put the flower above it. So this is a picture of my 3 boys. This is in 2003 because that's my oldest, and he's 18 now. He's 16 and he's 11, about to be 11. So this was a while ago. So these are bits and pieces of time that I put in her book that, you know, she may have not been around for. Just so there is no certain little pattern that's going on here. And this flower right here is made of lace, and I got this from Ooh La La. And this right here is a flat back little flower pearl that's from Saw Crafters. And that's all I did. I just layered them, and I lifted it up on Pop Dots. And then here is my boys, and this was 2 years ago. So he was 16 and he was 14. And he's my older one, of course. And then here's some Recollections bling, some flowers that I just layered to keep in the color combo to pop out a little bit of the blue that's on his shirt. Here's some lace, very, very fine thin lace, and some flat backs here also trim. So I kept it very, very as simple as possible, but did my best to add as much embellies as I can because, yeah, I absolutely love embellies. This is my youngest son, and this was 2009, 2008, so I don't have his picture for this year on there yet. And this is his name, Romeo. A butterfly that I also got from Elaine. It's a stick pin I made, another one of the flowers that I did out of the flower punches. So that's that side. And here's the other side. And these are scrap pieces right here too. I just cut off a piece of the scallop. I adhered that there. This is another piece that I don't know where I got it from. And here's some lace right here that I got, and I got this from Long Beach in California, and it's a store that oh my gosh, super cheap. I mean, this right here is about 1.5 inches wide, and it was like, I think maybe 29 cents for a yard. It's just beautiful. I showed that on a previous video from a while ago of a bunch of different ones I got. They have like a ton of awesome stuff there for dirt cheap. Super glad I found it. And this right here is a Martha Stewart, her tags, and these are some old Can Company flower cardstock stickers. This is my oldest son. So that, I guess this is what, 1998? Yeah, this was a while ago, and that's my nephew. So this was a super duper long time ago. As you see, it's blast from the past from different time frames. And this is my sister's son. Okay. This right here is me just a couple years ago, and that is my nephew. Now that he's bigger now. He's not the same picture you saw before, same kid. And then this right here is it's just a cutout from the Anna Lee paper. I just cut out this little image, flowers on the side, and some lace. This right here is Recollection flowers and leaves. And I don't know where this tag came from. I have no idea. So that's just us a while ago. Okay, then right here is a flower that I made. I got this idea from Bona, my butterfly kisses. No, I said that wrong. That's her best friend, Arlene. This would be Bona from Live, Love, Scrap. Let's get that right. So she did a tutorial on this where you take out your Martha Stewart scoreboard and 1/4 inch. You crease it a 1/4 inch all the way down to it. This is a 12 inch all the way around piece of paper. And then after you score it, that's the word I'm looking for, every 1/4 inch, then you take it under to one of your punches, your border punches, and then you start folding it, and you can make the rosette just like Tim Holtz flower, but with a designed edge. So that's where I got it from, was from her, and this was also on some scrap paper. This is lace that I wrapped around, a little silk flower, and then this was another one of the blings that I got from the store in Long Beach, where you can get a bunch of them for really dirt cheap. So I loved them. And then here is some tags, and this was to the Christian concert we went to. This right here is Jeremy Camp. I so heart him. Beautiful man. And this is Mercy Me. This is one of my sister's favorites. And okay, and then on to the last back of the page is this side. This little wooden charm right here came from a friend of mine. Her name is Cassandra. I met her from Life on the Scrap Beach. Totally miss her. She's lost her mojo for a long time now, so she don't come on here, I don't think, anymore. But she gifted me these, so I totally love it. It says by his wounds you have been healed. And what's great is that this line, or this little phrase right here, was also in one of Jeremy Camp's songs. So I thought that was perfect because he's the one that's inside this. Jeremy Camp, and those are butterfly punches from Martha Stewart. And there he is, just more awesome than ever. Love him. Okay, so that is my mini. Okay, so I hope you girls love it. I do have a couple projects in mind that I'm going to be working on now that I'm getting back my mojo. And so stay tuned. Alright, so I will see you ladies later. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing love. Mucho hugs, ladies. Bye.